In this tutorial, we're going to use the Around Me feature in iMove to find different points of interest that are in our vicinity. So I'm going to swipe from the top down to Around Me.
iMove, settings, location, 12, Around Me, disabled.
And you can see that it's disabled on there. And that's because we don't have any categories of points of interest that are selected yet at this point. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. If we swipe one more time to the right with one finger.
Location, headings, 12, Around Me, more info, Around Me, disabled.
So
button.
more info, double tap that.
Category selection, back button.
And you can see a whole bunch of different categories here, from amusement at the top to lodging. Well, hey, it goes even further than that. More selections than I can fit on an iPhone 5S screen. So I'm going to take 3 fingers and swipe up to go down.
Rows 6 to 16 of 16.
You can see it goes culture, education, establishments, groceries, etc., down to utilities, different places in your locality that you can choose from. If you choose one of these, then iMove will tell you that it's nearby. And I'll show you how it does that. So I'm going to choose,
Rows 1 to 11 of 16.
let's see, I'm going to choose restaurants. So I'm going to go down
Deselect
to,
all.
and at the top you have a select all
Deselect all.
and a deselect all selection, and that comes in handy definitely. So I'm going to swipe on down to
grocery, health, lodging, places,
restaurants, bars, and catering. I'm going to select that by double tapping it.
Selected restaurants, bars, and catering.
Okay. Now let's go back to the home screen, and we can either press the back button up at the top, or even more simple is we can just take 2 fingers and make that Z shape on the home screen. Okay, now we're back, and I'm going to go down to Around Me,
12 Around Me,
and you'll hear that now it says restaurants, bars, and catering because we've selected a category. Now if we want to see what restaurants, bars, and catering are nearby, we're just going to double tap that.
Mace points of interest, back button.
And now it's brought me to a points of interest page. And if I swipe to the right,
points of interest, Lady of the Lake Public House, 1.21 miles.
We can find the nearest restaurant to us and the distance away that it is. And if I keep swiping, you can see that
Coffee Coral, 3 Don Juan's Mexican Kitchen, 3
different restaurants are announced to me, and they get progressively farther and farther away. So that's how to use the Around Me feature. Let's go back to the home screen. Remember, 2 fingers, make a Z shape.
iMove, Around Me, restaurants, bars, and catering.
Okay, in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to record a speech note.